Hi guys, it's Chris and I'm back with more information from our Lord Jesus. And sorry I've been away again. I've had so much going on. Right now I have been dealing with this toothache for 3 nights in a row. I haven't had much sleep at all. And I did manage to have a few dreams in that time, but my tooth is just pounding. It's the worst toothache I've ever had. And I really don't understand how it got this bad because I've been on antibiotics, but anyway, so as you can see, I can just now talk to do this video. So I have a lot to give you guys. He's given me a ton of information, and I just wanted to get a lot of that so that I'm not so far behind. But you can see I have a high-rise building here. So I had a dream that I was gonna get a job in this high-rise, and I was getting a promotion. And so some girl was helping me, and I was telling her how, I wanted that office, with the big window and all this, and her name was Nicole. So I looked up the meaning of Nicole, which I can't think of right now, but I think I have it in my notes. But you guys can do that. Victory of the people, I believe. And also it was a double meaning because he's given me so many references to these fallen ones, to each and every one, actually. So I think it meant Nike, something to do with the fallen angel Nike. So I just wanted to let you guys know that he's really referencing all these fallen ones and their names. So that would be the Greek gods or little g gods, and those of the Romans and Egyptian gods as well. So study those if you can. And also, in a dream I told you guys about this amusement park ride. It kept coming down on people when we were out at a cafe underneath this park ride. And each time one of these octopus things from the end of this ride hit a person and landed on them, they'd say, pain medicine. And I couldn't figure out why that was. I thought it was hilarious. But then I had another dream of pain medicine, and then I had another dream where I was really hurting, and I asked someone if they had some pain medicine for me, and they were saying no, that they had resorted to taking heroin. That's horrible. But that's what it said in my dream, so I just couldn't figure out that dream. I didn't know what it meant, but I'm thinking he's saying there's going to be a shortage, because I also got either a shortage or they're going to totally do away with these, and that people will not be able to get anything for their pain, which is not good. Some people need pain medication to get by. I know that there's been an opiate crisis, but I just can't see how you could leave someone with cancer or something like that with nothing. And so I don't really know that that's going to happen on purpose. They're going to totally do away with them. Sorry, guys. Or if there's going to be a shortage, but I really think they're going to totally do away with these. So there's also going to be an IV shortage. So if you guys need something done medically, as I've told you, I've had also dreams of medical workers sneaking in that to people unknowingly. So we're not going to be able to trust this much longer anyway, but I want you to know if you need something done, get it done now. Also, there's another picture of the high-rise where I was looking down, and just crazy. So I keep getting hurricanes. So I'm not sure if there's a big one coming right now anywhere. I haven't looked today. I haven't saw the weather, but I get so many weather anomalies coming. I got a heat wave coming, and then he told me about extreme cold and then extreme heat and melting of glaciers. And I saw Miami was flooded, totally underwater. Well, I mean, the high rises weren't under, but you know what I mean. I mean, this water was deep. And so I also had a dream where I saw this exactly. So there's a red door there, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's great. I just can't wait. So I wanted to encourage you all as well. I saw this as well in a dream where the angels were surrounding the earth to prepare for the rapture. And then I don't know if it's really good news or bad news, but a couple weeks ago on the way to a doctor appointment, we had to drive like 2 hours. I heard the Lord tell me 1 year. I've told you guys many times that he's coming in June. I'm not sure if another rapture will happen before then, as I saw 3 raptures total. But he told me 1 year, so that might be for me. But I know eventually I have to help get the bride ready and things. But if either, I'm leaving in a year, or we all are, or the 144 or something. But that was very encouraging to me. But I know that we have to go past, I guess, certain other planets to get to where we're going, because this planet system's coming. So he told me also, when he gave me that 1 year, he said no easy way out. So I know that they'll be messing with us, trying to get us, stopped from leaving. And so I was supposed to warn about that. But I got so many warnings for the young. Every time I mention anything like this, they shut the comments off, and they don't share my videos, and it's so annoying. But I did tell you guys about the extreme weather. I got bitter cold and snow. Also, right before that, I had gotten a heat wave coming again. So my phone automatically just spelled departure, which is great. Also, it spelled woke. Also, dad. Also, it spelled creatures. And I saw a little clip where they thought they found a female vampire that was buried in Poland. So that's crazy, because I told you guys about having dreams of vampires, and I had dreams of these creatures coming out of these mounds, dirt mounds, and he keeps telling me down under. So I think that that's where they are, at this time. But I'm getting slide, circles, and then I got a warning again for Berlin. I'm not sure if I've given you guys these things, so I had to kind of go over it again. I did get something also about the Pleiades star system. Also, fires and floods. I got warning about extraterrestrials. Also, something about bubblegum. I don't really know what that's about. And I got something about Pepsi. I keep getting, there's going to be a shooting. Somebody has a gun. I got 38 special. Also, muggings and thefts, and also magic. Not to pay attention to sorcery and magic, because they're going to use that to fool people. And then I told you guys about the ice melts. Also, how he told me also about the Pleiades. I got Subaru when I looked it up, because it's a double meaning. He's telling me about the cars won't run. And then I got something about cars overheating over and over just the other day. Something about these cars, not necessarily Subaru, but cars in general. He just told me cars overheating. And so, but when I looked up Subaru, it's a Japanese word for the Pleiades constellation, which is crazy, because I also got 45 over and over, and that's another reference to the Pleiades. I didn't know that then, but I know now why he was giving me that. And see, I think sometimes I just guess before I know exactly why he's giving me something, and sometimes I'm right, but a lot of times I'm wrong on that. I thought he was referencing Trump on the 45, but come to find out it is, or it probably was a double meaning, actually, because everything he gives me has more than one meaning, but it was referencing the Pleiades. And then I saw a couple things that actually happened. I guess you guys probably saw where the Queen passed, and I'd given that. Also, scientists baffled as Earth spins faster than usual. So I told you guys about him speeding up time. So that has happened. And then my husband sent me this, teacher bans. I don't want to say the word, so I guess you can read that. So her, class from saying Jesus or God. And that's the most disgusting thing. I just couldn't believe it. Also, I've gotten many references to balloons and helium. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure about this, why I have it here, but I guess I'll just go ahead and move. It's probably just something he gave me, and I was looking it up. So I did, I think, give you guys these collars in the sky. Also, sign from God, also to be belted. got very vivid colors, and then fly, and then, oh yeah, I told you guys about the dog situation because that already happened in Michigan. And then mold or funguses, specifically ergot poisonings. That is not good at all. And then something about the bell or the gong being earth. And the number 17 actually refers to time travel. So there's another number that I kept getting. I didn't know why. But it's something about time travel, the number 17 is. And so I just thought that was really crazy. I had no idea if he was referencing time travel at all to me whenever I got that. And so I'm going to give you guys these things too, because I don't know if I did before. But so I saw horrible, unimaginable scenes of bodies laying in the sand with vultures overhead. And then I got extraterrestrial, then I got alien. Also many references to Jupiter. And then I also had this dream of a helium balloon. It was right under a ceiling fan. I don't know why. But then I got spring also, and I got it twice in a row. And then many references to dancing in the dark. And then also I kept getting guns for hire. And something about hire, hitman, and then extreme cold again. So I kept getting firewood as well. I also gave a warning for condiments such as mustard will be shorted and things. And then I saw this where farmers warn ketchup, salsa, and pasta sauce and other tomato products could soon be in short supply. So that's another thing that I had given, and I just wanted to be sure y'all saw that as well. And then okay, there's something about the Queen, and then I guess there's a polio emergency in New York City. That is awful. And then also a 6.1 earthquake happened east on the East Pacific Rise, and I had given that as well. And then I keep getting stuff about exciting emotion in. So basically stirring people up. I'm not sure why he's showing me that, but I keep getting it. Also, vagaries or vagary. And I think that is, let's look up the definition here. I got this a couple times. And I think he's talking about the weather, but also about people. An unexpected or inexplicable change in a situation or in someone's behavior. The vagaries of the weather, for instance. And so I keep getting vagaries and change. Much change is here upon us now. So when I don't remember all my dreams, he gives me a lot more in songs, both on the radio and in my head, and numbers. So I kept getting that song, Running Up That Hill. Also, It's the End of the World as We Know It. Also, Hot Blooded, which is referring to fever. Also, Point of No Return. I kept getting Heat Waves. Now, some of these are either in my head or it's just flipping through the radio, so I don't necessarily have to be listening to these. He'll tell me, when to flip through and which ones to pay attention to. Also, Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. And I keep getting Dire Straits songs, which is not good at all. He's telling me that the situation we're in is dire straits. Also, Misunderstanding by Genesis. And he could be referencing that we read Genesis there. Also, Straight Up. That's great. And It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls. So I think that's a warning about the weather. And then again, 38 Special. Also, Just What I Needed by the Cars, because there won't be cars. And then the cars overheating thing. And then also another Brick in the Wall, so you guys can know what that's about, education, and you would know why I keep getting that. It's about what's coming. I just keep praying for that school, please, guys. And please pray for my friend Patrick's little niece. I guess something happened with her at her school, and they said she fell off the slide, but it looks as though she's been beat, and it's just very sad. I don't really know her name, but just God will know who you're talking about, and then I'm asking for prayer for her. Also, please pray for me and my family, guys. I could use every single prayer I can get. I mean, it's been really rough. The attacks just aren't slowing down at all. And I just hope he's coming to change us so we can, bring in his harvest more efficiently anytime. Also, please pray for my husband. He's had health issues with his lungs. I believe it's because of dust that was in the air in our town a couple weeks ago. He's had a cough ever since. And then my son Braden, he's still needing prayer. And my other son Blaine, if you could pray for all of us, that's great. And then I could use all the help I can get, guys. So I'll leave my my PayPal and Cash App and my post office box there also in the description. So I'll leave all the information for any help, any prayers, anything that you guys feel led to help me with. And then I want to give you guys a few more of these things here before I stop this video, because I'm not sure, what I might miss if I don't. And I know it's all very important, the Lord told me. And I kept telling him, please remove the obstacles, Lord, so I can get this out. I mean, it's, supposed to have been done like 10 days ago. So he was telling me earlier that he would, and I knew he would. So I'm feeling a little better tonight. Hopefully I can get some rest and go to the doctor tomorrow and things will be fine. But as I said, I could just use all the prayer. Also, I got dynamite, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what it's about, but then last night I had a dream. Even though I got very little sleep, I had a dream again about a white Ford van. I think it was white. This dream was weird. I saw this Ford van on the TV, and it was up to no good, something nefarious. And I said, see, I told you guys, that's weird. I dreamed about this van, and when I looked at the TV, I believe the van was white, but I didn't know what it was up to because I can't remember all the dream. But there's something going to happen with the Ford van as well, and it's not good. So you may pray against that as well. And then a couple more songs really quickly. Maniac. Also, when I come around, and I keep getting something referring to fencing and enclosure and perimeters and things like that, of that nature, talking about, to build a wall, hedge in, put up a fence. I'm not sure what it means yet, but I'll let you guys know whenever I figure it out. Also, I got, again, Champagne Supernova. That's more confirmation on a supernova by Oasis, which I got also. And then New Year's Day. Also, I got reference to Manic Monday again, and also again to Christmas. I've gotten September over and over and over, and then also Christmas. I get 353 and 355 over and over again. So 355, destroy, consume. 353 is to take up, to receive up into the air. And I also keep getting meet me in the middle. And then again, more references to hurricanes and horrible, horrible weather and wind, especially wind. Then I got chimpanzees. I don't really know why. And then I got Austin, Texas, and also Steeltown over and over, which I believe to be Pittsburgh. Something about those two cities in particular. And then, as I said, he's told me many things about the fallen angels. So Apollos, Apollyon, the destroyer. So I didn't know if you guys knew that Apollo meant destroyer. The name Apollo means destroyer. And so that would be Satan. And he is a fallen angel coming. And people will regard him as a god, basically. Also, I got collection and gathering, collector. Also, to sail away. That is so encouraging. Also, be reserved, appointed, to await. Also, to reserve or keep reserved. To separate. And I also got divide. Also, not stumbling, without sin. And then I got these images of the car not just being hot, but also actually catching flame. And then a car overheated sign there, and much, much, much rain. Also, there's my reference to Austin, Texas, because I didn't want to forget. And just so much rain, so much flooding and things. And then, like I told you, I got perimeter, things about having maladies, sick people. But I did, for encouragement, keep getting the word Nicole, victory of the people. But he did also use that to tell me about Nike and the fallen angel. And then I keep getting some about palms, also branch, also Asia. And then be very bold. He wants us to speak boldly and to do what we can with the time we have right now. Also forced to abstain from what, but it will be forced on people. And I think that's about it right now, guys, for this video. It's already at 20 minutes. It seems like no time goes by, and I barely get you guys the information that I'm wanting to give before my time's up, really. And so I'll try to make another one here in a few. I do have to get some rest to get to the doctor tomorrow, but I want to be sure I give you guys most of everything I was going to. But yeah, so so much. Oh, I did also, but by the way, guys, I got drive-by, and what's crazy is I got hit and run. And if you could please pray for my brother, because he was ran over by a car a couple nights ago. He's a security guard. He's pretty young, and I guess another young person ran him over intentionally. So evil is amping up. It's everywhere. It's just going to get worse. And if you could pray for Jaden, that's great, because like I said, he's still in the hospital from this incident. And thank God that more didn't happen to him, but because he was very lucky. But yeah, if you could pray for him as well. Yeah, I got drive-by on the way home, hit and run, I'm sorry. And then when I get home, my mom calls to tell me my brother had been ran over. I couldn't believe it. And they haven't found the guy yet. But then also I got drive-by. So that's probably with someone famous. So, but I'll be back on hopefully very soon, guys, if my tooth don't start pounding again, to give you the rest of this information. And I'm praying for you all each and every night. I love you guys. Shalom.